Hi guys, it's Bunny Girl and welcome to a new video. Today I want to talk about a game that I'm really excited about and is coming out this month. See, the creaky voice starts when I am really excited. The game that I am talking about is Battlefield 1, and I want to mention just one aspect, and that is the single player or the campaign. As you know, Battlefield 1 or Battlefield games are FPS games, and they mainly focus on their multiplayer aspect. From the start of Battlefield games, it was all about the multiplayer, and they succeeded a lot in doing that, and a lot of people are actually playing Battlefield for the multiplayer. The single player was there just to exist. However, in Battlefield 1, it is about the World War I, as the title might suggest as well. But this is a topic that none of the very famous games has ever dealt with, and they actually wanted to give a lot more attention and tribute to the single player mode. And I think from the trailer that came out, the single player trailer, they did an amazing job. When it comes to FPS games, I was never excited for the single player. I would play it and the campaign would last for 5-6 hours, but it was never that much captivating. When I saw the trailer and saw different places, different vehicles, different equipment that you can use, armor and characters, I wanted to go deeper into that story and figure out what it is about. And I was shockingly surprised when I saw that it will not deal with one character as all the FPS single player modes dealt before, or if we have multiple characters, it will not be set in one environment. In the single player mode, the story will focus on war stories, but each character or each individual character will have its own personal story within the war. What that means is that we will be introduced with different characters that are not that much important for the war, but they are normal people like we are, much cooler than we are, but still they are like people who are struggling to face the war and all the trauma within it. And each mission will have a different title. For example, Through Mud and Blood, which deals with a character, a guy who was a chauffeur, I don't know how to pronounce it, but he's a normal character who only knows how to drive cars, and now he has to drive a tank, Mark V tank, that is like the best tanks and the newest ones that are out there, and he doesn't even know how to drive a freaking tank. The guy who will be learning how to drive a tank and hopefully will master it by the end of his sequence in the single player is called Danny, and he's one of the protagonists that will be mentioned in the single player mode. Even though Battlefield is a first-person shooter game, you will still be able to see your character this time, and you will hear him talking and interacting. A lot of awesome cutscenes that will be in the mode, but I hope there will not be a lot of them because the immersion breaks then, and we don't want that. Nothing is Written is another mission that I am pretty excited about, and in this mission we are introduced with Lawrence of Arabia. Lawrence of Arabia and his story was always interesting to me, and I can't wait to see how he portrays Arabs, because I am half Arab myself, so I really want to see how it looked like and how they behaved back then. Even though we have Lawrence of Arabia and the Red Baron, we are not dealing with these characters. As I said, we have normal people, characters that have their own personal agenda that they have to deal with. And in this one, the Ottoman Emperor has an armored train that is very difficult to handle and deal with. On the other side, we have rebels that are the Arabs who will actually ride a horse and have a rifle, and they will have to deal with this enormous armored train. How that will happen, we will know by dealing with the mission of this girl who is somehow connected to Lawrence of Arabia, and I can't wait to know and see how. She's a Bedouin girl who rides a horse and has a rifle. She's awesome. And the last thing I want to mention that is pretty excited about the game, and one of the reasons that I can't wait to try it, the game will remind you of an RPG game. With the characters, you will have different ways to finish a mission. You can finish it stealth mode, or you can go all bombarding it. The idea of having different outcomes, of having your own ability to decide, you don't have a linear way to go and finish it, and you're the observer there. No! You're the one who are answering the questions here. They say that the Fog of War mission will be one of the best missions where you will have to decide by your own way how to deal with it and how to finish it. I can't wait! Of course, guys, you see how much I am interested in this game and how much I am excited about it. But what interests me as well is your own thoughts. So I made a poll and shared it on my social media for you to vote. And I want to share the voting here right now because I am making this video at the same time I share the poll. Good job, Bunny! But yeah, this is the result. This is what you thought about. I hope you all went for the yay one, because if not, you suck. Also, as you know, I played the beta of Battlefield 1 on my PC, and I shared the experience or some of the experience with you on streams, on my twitch.tv streams, as well as on my YouTube channel that is related to gaming, Bunny Girl Plays. When the game comes out, I will stream it on Twitch as well as on YouTube, and I will make some compilations or highlights videos for you, so stay tuned for that. That's it. Thank you so much for watching. Stay awesome. Bunny Girls out. Bye!